Welcome to Kaleidoscope Toy and Miniature Australian Shepherds. This is part 2 of my training your new baby puppy. This is an 8-week-old border collie puppy, and I do start my puppies on an elevated surface. It's a little bit cold out here this morning, but I wanted to get this done before work, so we're going to give it a try. But once I've got the puppies sitting still, lying down still, standing still, well, mostly sitting and standing, I don't really care about lying down at this point. I want to give the puppy the idea that it can move, that I want it to follow my movement. So if I move over here to this part of the table, now she's left alone, I'm just going to put a little pressure, just a little bit of pressure. And when she makes her way to me, I'm just going to pet her. What I'm becoming is I'm becoming her security. I'm becoming her rock. I'm becoming her leader and her friend. So she will, if you've ever watched any of my videos when I'm out with my group of dogs, everywhere I go, they are right with me. And this is how you get there. You just want to take your puppy, put it up on a little table like this. Now this is after you've done the part 1, of course. And then I'm going to just move, I don't want her to fall off, but I'm going to move to the other end of the table. And see how she's following me? And so then I'll bring her to me. And I'm just going to stroke her. Now the mother dog, when the mother dog is licking her puppies, she licks their face, she licks all down their body. So I'm going to simulate, I'm going to do what the mother dog would do. This tells this puppy's brain that she is in good company, that she's safe with me. I'm bringing her tail out from between her legs. I want her tail to be relaxed. Good. Okay, now I'm going to walk down to the other end of the table. Now see how she's starting to follow me? This is called follow. Natural follow. Dogs follow leadership. If you see me out in my hiking or horseback riding with my dogs, they follow me because dogs follow leadership. It has nothing to do with treats. And look at this. See, she's coming with me. I'm not letting her fall off the table. I'm not dragging her to me, but she started to walk to the edge of the table. I don't want her to fall off the table. So this is the next step. After I have the puppy sitting and standing on the table, I want it to understand that it can move, but only towards me, and I'm not going to drag it. Now see, look, she's starting to watch for my movement, and she's coming with me. There we go, good. I'm just going to stroke her. Now this is building relationship, bond, and trust. This is bonding this dog to me. Now see how she's watching where I go? And she's coming with me. She wants to come off the table, but she's coming with me. Once I have this really good, we're going to start working on from the ground. But right now, I want this puppy to see me very clearly. I want this puppy to smell me. I want this puppy to hear me, feel my touch, and bond with me. Now, if I step this way, see where her head goes? It goes to me, and she comes with me. This is the foundation for all of your loose leash walking, all of your, just having a dog that walks when you walk, stops when you stop, and keeps 4 on the floor. I'm teaching this puppy how I want it to be in my presence, which is calm and, you know, just relaxed and calm, and in a sit position is good. If you watch any of my videos with Nikita, as soon as I stop walking, she sits, and that's automatic because of this. So I'm going to move to this end of the table. Yeah, you keep falling off, don't you? Okay, I'm going to move to this end of the table. This is better. This is better. And give her a little pressure. She's making good eye contact. Good girl. Give her a little bit of pressure. Wait for her to come off of it. She's going to learn about the release of pressure. I put the pressure on, she releases the pressure. Okay, I'll put the pressure on, and she releases the pressure. Now remember, we're dealing with an 8-week-old puppy. We have to go slow, be patient, and reward the puppy for the slightest little try. When she comes off the pressure, we're going to reward that. All she has to do is take a step. She doesn't have to follow me around a heel and all of that. But I'm going to move to this end of the table. There we go. I came down to the end so she didn't step off. And I'm just going to move this puppy back and forth. And so she's going to learn to follow my body. And if she doesn't follow my body, she gets that little bit of pressure. I might do this for, just 2 or 3 minutes. I'm doing it a little longer with you because I'm explaining it to you. But we'll do this for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. Maybe, 2 or 3 times a day. Now I'm going to go to this end of the table. I'm not calling her. There we go. A little bit of pressure. Just a little bit of pressure. We're going to add commands later. Do not use commands. I don't ever use commands with little puppies because they just learn to tune it out as white noise. So I'm going to do this quietly for you for a minute, like if it was just me and her and not her and me and you. Okay? I'm just going to pretend that you're not there, and here's how I would do it. Good. Now, one thing I'm going to say to you is good doesn't mean anything to a dog unless there's something associated with it. So you want her being close to me and getting love from me. I'll say good, good. And I'm not saying good girl. I'm not saying good whatever. I'm just saying good, good. So they'll learn what good means. They don't know what good means unless you teach them. Now see how she watched me and she followed me? That's what you're after. This is going to be the foundation for all of your training, all of your leash training, the treatless training. We're not doing treats. Now see how when I move, she's starting to move with me. And that's what I want. We're going to go the other way one more time, and then I'm going to let her down because I can tell she's pretty much done. There, this was better. So I'm going to take this. Good. Good. And then I'm going to let this puppy go. This is an 8-week-old puppy, and what she should be doing is playing and having fun and carrying on with her.